A warm welcome to the Citizen FM News at 6. I am Lawrence Umoiti. President Bola Tinubu is expected to speak at the 78th United Nations General Assembly scheduled for September 18th to 26th. This year's General Assembly will be held under the presidency of President Dennis Francis of Trinidad and Tobago. During the General Assembly, heads of state will take turns to deliver their addresses. President Bola Tinubu at the Assembly will highlight Nigeria's efforts towards the attainment of the SDGs, taking climate change and ensuring international peace and security, among others. The meeting between the federal government and the Nigeria Labour Congress to avert an imminent strike action ended without concrete resolutions to new demands. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Simon Lalong, met with the leaders of the NLC in Abuja to stop organized labor from embarking on another industrial action. The meeting is expected to continue at a later date. However, the minister is also expected to hold a meeting with the leadership of the Trade Union Congress today. Meanwhile, the minister says that past industrial actions by labor unions have had adverse effects on the country's economy. He promised to partner with labor to address the demands of the labor unions in a just and balanced way. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Arewola, will on Wednesday, September the 20th, swear in 9 newly appointed justices of the Court of Appeal. The new justices are to be inaugurated at the main court auditorium of the Supreme Court. The new justices are Justice Hannatu Azomi Lajabalogun from Kaduna State, Justice Binta Fatima Zubairu from Kaduna State, and Justice Peter Chudi Obiora from Anambra State. The federal government is planning 2 superhighways across the country through a public-private partnership scheme. Minister of Works Dave Umahi disclosed this to State House correspondents on Sunday after a meeting with President Bola Tinubu in Abuja. He said the highway would public. The minister said the government has got commitments from stakeholders to make the project a success within a reasonable period. The spokesperson for the Northern Elders Forum, Dr. Akim Baba Ahmed, has announced his appointment as a special advisor political to the vice president, saying it was no time to be fence-sitting. The NEF spokesman is the elder brother of Dati Baba Ahmed, who was Peter Obi's running mate under the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election. The Lagos High Court, sitting in Ikeja, has admitted 2 documents into evidence tendered by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, containing an investigative report on the iPhone of internet celebrity Ismail Mustafa, popularly known as Mofa, claiming it was used for fraudulent practice. Detroit Judge Justice Mojisola Dada admitted the documents tendered by the EFCC at the proceedings today. And on the foreign scene, a Syrian Kurdish armed group attacked an area controlled by pro-Turkish fighters in rebel-held Syria on Monday, killing at least 14 people. A war monitor and factional leader has announced the Kurdish Afrin Liberation Forces took advantage of factional fighting that broke out after midnight on the outskirts of Al-Bab at Aleppo province, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said. And in sports, Nigerian track and queen Toby Amosun has won the 100 meters hurdle at the Diamond League in Oregon, United States. The feat is her 3rd consecutive Diamond League trophy. Amosun achieved this after finishing 12.33 seconds to see off competition from Puerto Rican's Jasmine Camarasquin in 12.38 seconds. Nigerian table tennis sensation Kadri Aruna has retained his title in the men's singles of 2023 ITTF African Championship after beating Ahmed Saleh of Egypt in the final match played on Sunday. Aruna, who was the tournament's number 1 seed, overwhelmed Saleh with a convincing 4-0 win to hold on to last year's title won in Algeria. And this is an FM News at 6. I am Lawrence Almighty. Good evening.